Hi, how y'all doing today? Well, this is not going to be long at all, but I thought since I am a social media presence now, that I should get on here and maybe introduce myself. I don't think I ever actually did. I don't know. My stint into social media was one that was lit and it just left from there. But um, okay, about me. Well, I was born in January in the year of 1983. Yes, I was born in the 1900s. So that would put me right now at my 42nd year. I'm about to be on my 43rd in January. Um, I was a teacher and then a mental health therapist, and now a social media presence and author. I have a book. The name of my book is The Unorthodox Life of a Preacher's Wife. It's a great book. It's not completely about me. It's one woman that embodies several experiences or encounters that I have encountered in my life and other people as well. But it's not their story. Please do not misunderstand. It's not their story. It's completely made. It's a creation of mine. Let me just put it like that. Also, I am a wife. I have 2 children. As you guys know, I have PCOS. So, my children, they're my children. They are my children, but they're my children via marriage. What else can I say? I'm also the daughter of a minister. My mom, she lives very near me, and I oftentimes try to help her, and that's pretty much it. I don't do anything that's just super fun or exciting or anything like that. But I am going to give you guys the opportunity to ask me any questions that you've always wanted to ask me within reason. I'm not going to answer these stupid questions and when I say, and I know I'm a teacher, that we say that there's no such thing as a stupid question. But however, if you are asking me a question of sexual nature that is obscene, now I do know Christians have sex. I'm very aware of that, but I am not answering any obscene questions or anything like that. But if there's something that you would love to just get to know about me, I'm a Southern girl. I wouldn't say that I am. I don't live the soft life as people say. I would say I'm probably a hybrid of some sort. I love the mud and the dirt and all that stuff. I'm a real Mississippi girl, but I also like fashion and clothes and having my diva dates and things of that nature. So I wouldn't say that I'm just completely, girly, and I'm not completely Tomish either. I'm somewhere in the middle. I've always been somewhere in the middle. That's about it. Like I said, I was a mental health therapist. I have a master's degree in psychology and a bachelor's degree in education. I live in a small town in Mississippi called Byhalia, and that's where I grew up. That's pretty much it. That's it about me. I was very heavily influenced by a lot of the older women in my life, particularly my grandmothers. Mama Tessie, who has passed on, Tessie Cecil. Well, I probably shouldn't say her last name here. Mama Tessie, she's passed on, and my grandma Vanna, and my mother-in-law, Rosella Hopper. I've also been heavily influenced by my aunts, uncles, and my mom and my dad, of course, and my husband. Various people in my life. I don't like to ramble off names because then I don't want anyone to feel left out. Because if you've been a big influence in my life, trust me, I've told you several times, I have, in some kind of way, let you know that. So, please don't feel left out. I love all of you, and you've all been essential to my growth. I'm a very spiritual person, but I am what you call, I'm I'm not gonna say relatable Christian, but I do somewhat want to use the term relatable. Like I'm not judgmental. Let me put it like that. I am not the judgmental kind of Christian. I know people go through things, and I know people have various backgrounds. So, and everybody has something that they're dealing with. So, no, I'm not a judgmental Christian woman. However, I do identify as a Christian woman. I do listen to R&B rap sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and lie like I don't. You know, I like Christian rap. I like some secular rap, but I'm not going to indulge like I don't allow it to pull me from the Lord. I don't do that. You know, let's see. That's pretty much it. If you want to know something else about me, I am married. You know, I did mention my husband. I know a lot of men ask me, are you married? You know, and things of that nature. Yes, I am married. And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. So, I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subbies before the end of the year. That's why I'm trying to post a little bit more. Someone told me to stop using the term trying. I am posting more. But if you would like to know anything about me, please put in the comments. I'm oftentimes looking at the comments on my videos to try and see if you guys ask me anything. I don't want to miss anything. So please feel free to ask me, you know, questions, reasonable, logical, you know, or even spiritual questions. But I am not going to answer any ignorant questions. The Bible instructs us to let the ignorant be ignorant. If I could remember the Bible, the scripture, you know, I'm always coming to the scripture, I would let you guys know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to insert it right there. You see it? Well, at any rate, I want you guys to have a blessed and wonderful day. I pray that God bless you in your endeavors, and I pray for your happiness. I am not a woman that want you to be down. I want to see everybody make it. I really do. Well, love you. See you next time. Bye.